Why do some people get heartburn even from bread or tomatoes? Is it possible to get rid of it without taking pills all the time? And is the burning feeling in the chest always caused by high stomach acid? Let's find out. In this video, we'll explain how digestion works, why bile and stomach acid can sometimes flow back up, and what everyday habits or conditions might make the problem worse. We'll also talk about why it's not always a good idea to rush into taking acid-reducing medications and when it's important to discuss treatment with a doctor. Many people think heartburn is always caused by too much stomach acid. That's why acid-lowering drugs are often prescribed. But for some people, the cause might be different. Problems with the valves between the parts of the digestive system or too much bile. Bile is not acidic. It's actually alkaline. When there's too much bile, it can lower the acidity of the stomach. This can affect how the valves work and make it easier for food and fluid to go back up into the esophagus, especially if the organs are not in the right position, for example, due to a tight or tense diaphragm. The diaphragm is a strong muscle that separates the chest from the digestive organs. It helps with breathing, but if you're under constant stress, it can tighten up. That changes the position and movement of the stomach, making it harder for food to move properly, and increases the chance of reflux. Sometimes people feel heartburn and other uncomfortable symptoms because the stomach lining is already irritated. This could be a mild form of gastritis or inflammation in the esophagus. The more often this happens, the more sensitive the tissue becomes, and even small triggers can cause a burning sensation again. In these situations, it's especially important to help the stomach lining recover with remedies that work for your specific case. But the best approach should be discussed with your doctor. Many people find relief from simple natural options. For example, freshly ground flax seeds, cabbage or potato juice, oat or rice water. Some people use the amino acid L-glutamine, which helps support the lining of the stomach and intestines. There are also plant-based remedies available at pharmacies after consulting a healthcare provider. Breathing exercises and techniques to relax the diaphragm may also help. For some, this becomes a key part of their recovery. What foods trigger heartburn for you? Have you been able to manage it without taking medicine all the time? Share your story in the comments. Your experience could help others. If you're interested, we can make a detailed video about how the diaphragm works and its role in digestion. Let us know in the comments if you'd like to see that. In some cases, burning happens because the stomach lining is already damaged. That's when it becomes even more important to find ways to support healing. But any changes to treatment, especially if medication is involved, should be discussed with your doctor to avoid unwanted effects. It's also important to know that heartburn is sometimes caused by reflux, when food and acid flow back into the esophagus. This can happen when the valve is weak or when stomach acid is too low, which can disrupt protein digestion and slow healing. That's another situation where working with a healthcare professional is key. If you often feel burning discomfort after meals, try not to lie down right away. For some people, a short walk helps. And of course, avoid overly large or heavy meals. Try to keep your portions reasonable and simple. Share this video with someone who often deals with heartburn. This information might help them avoid unnecessary medications and better understand their symptoms. If you found this helpful, leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss upcoming videos about digestive health. And feel free to leave any questions in the comments. We'll do our best to reply or create a separate video on the topic you care about. Take care and stay well.